This is not a normal runway show. This is stupid. I've always dreamt of starting a fashion brand, but the one thing keeping me from actually creating one is that everything is so serious. Balloons, pools, whatever this is, I don't get how people aren't laughing. So I'm gonna start a runway to break these people. I'm going to create something so absurd, so insane that people will have no choice but to laugh and have fun. Oh, look at how much fun she's having. How, you ask? Oh, Australian Fashion Week. It's Australian Fashion Week. It's happening in 7 days. People are flying all over from Australia, and I think it's the perfect opportunity to steal people from these really serious runway shows and bring them to our runway shows where we're going to break them. So with only 7 days, we somehow need to create a fashion brand, design clothes for the fashion brand, market the fashion brand, and put on the most insane runway show the world has ever seen. And since today's day one, we should probably get started, otherwise this runway show is definitely not happening. Whee! So to make all of this as believable as possible, we first needed a name, and the name we're going with is...
Chelsea Kerr? I kind of like that.
I'm sorry, but that's just joking.
Chelsea Kerr is going to be an upscale women's fashion brand, and because high fashion can be a bit elitist, the name is also an anagram for circle jerk. And with our name decided, we actually needed some fashion.
So what better place than a secondhand store? This is where Chelsea Kerr is about to be born.
Just as you'd expect, this thrift store has some really expensive taste. They have a $2 section.
$2? Peak high fashion.
Some tables.
I reckon we buy that and I cut a hole in the center and put straps over the shoulder.
I mean, that's kind of cute. If we just have like this attached to a shirt, it does smell like kids' poo, but I think we're gonna give someone a bag, put Sean the sheep in it. $10? I reckon I would look pretty fly in this. Oh, look.
Awesome. The beads really tight together.
I think so as well.
Would you pay for something like that?
Probably not. It's not my style though, but you can pull it off.
After only spending about $300 on enough outfits to dress an entire village, we needed to figure out what people would actually be wearing. We decided on 24 designs for 12 models, and they would all be increasing in levels of insanity.
Okay, so we're back from the thrift store now. We've got an entire suitcase of stuff of probably the worst clothes you've ever seen. We've also got a baby, tennis balls, toilet paper, really stupid looking glasses.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And with only 5 days left, we needed to start designing.
Do you want to put it on for you? It does hurt a bit, so I feel sorry for the model that's going to wear it.
You look like the base of a bed.
We might have to readjust this one. We'll put a strap in here and here, and I think...
Is that the vibe?
That's the vibe. Yeah, that's the vibe right there.
I feel very fashionable, actually.
I might give it to the most beautiful girl there and say, hey, is that seat taken?
Okay, all right.
With our toilet idea started, I realized our outfits were going to be a bit more insane than I initially thought. And well, that's going to be a problem because even though we want to make people laugh, the show still needs to be believable. And this, well, this isn't exactly believable.
Bro, you look like you got a jetpack. Blasting off to space. No, that's not
So I added
good.
the final attachment.
Outfit number 1. Oh, that's so bad.
So we made the first half of our collection slightly less insane, but we were still going to do everything we can to break these people.
Next outfit, we've got a giant mermaid tail. You're supposed to wear it like this. I think like this is a bit better. Does anyone agree? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sharp.
I don't know, bro. Bro. You look good, bro. Can I get a bit of a runway? Flick it. Flick it. Own it, own it, own it, own it. Bro.
Ow, ow, ow. Everything hurts.
I'm gonna help you guys get undone. I could just fucking leave you guys there.
This is horrible. We're both stuck.
Creating these designs was great fun, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't always this fashionable. I had the nickname Fat Stanley growing up, sort of like Flat Stanley, but, you know, fat. And because I wore whatever was comfortable and cozy, that led to some bad fashion choices. But is my fashion sense actually that bad, or are people just being mean?
There's no way your mom let you leave the house like that. There's no way your mom...
Well, if the people that come to the runway actually enjoy it, then I might just be able to shut these haters up.
Got balls all over me.
My piano's running away. Oh no. With all of our designs ready, all we needed to do now was to host the event. And we needed an audience, so it was time to get to marketing.
Dude, so you heard of Chelsea Kerr? Huh? Chelsea Kerr. No? Are you into fashion? No. No?
Okay. Can I give you a 3-second interview? I just want to ask about fashion. It's documented to Tori.
Good job, good job.
Thanks, bro.
Have you ever heard about Chelsea Kerr?
Josie?
Chelsea Kerr.
Kerr.
Have you ever heard of Chelsea Kerr? No, never.
Well, you probably would have if we made the website with Odoo.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay.
I don't use the internet.
Oh, that's okay. Odoo is an all-in-one business management software that manages your day-to-day business experience.
With their suite of applications, you can track projects, progress, deadlines, budgets, resources, and collaborate in real time.
It has a specific CRM software.
CRM. I do that at work.
You do that?
Yeah, I work.
Focusing on the Odoo CRM application, it's a comprehensive, customer-centric tool that helps you manage all your business needs.
Nice.
So you have a client relationship thing where...
Yeah, automatically does it for you. Yeah, it makes just life so much easier. With it, you can easily track your leads, manage communication with clients, get accurate forecasts, and close those money-making sales. So, are you sold?
You sold?
Is not sold.
Using the Kanban view, each opportunity is presented as a card with all essential information on the front. Each stage provides an overview of expected revenue, and you can easily drag them from one stage to another like a board of sticky notes.
Also making a fashion brand called Jelking.
Beautiful. Chelsea Kerr.
Sorry,
Well, I know what that is.
Whoa!
When talking to a client about pitching your business and closing those deals, you can send emails, schedule calls and meetings, and have internal exchanges all from within the app, ensuring easy access to discussion history. You can also forecast and track your results with revenue forecast. So no more juggling a million platforms just to get a singular job done. With the Odoo CRM application, you can do everything.
Can you say,
The best part is you can use the CRM app for free, since Odoo's app is free for life with unlimited posting and support. So if you're thinking about building a business, click on the link in the description
to get started for free with Odoo?
to get started for free with Odoo.
I love this guy. I actually
I
love
love
this guy.
sucking.
Since our marketing wasn't working very well and the runway show was approaching, we needed to find people and quickly. So here's how we're going to get people there. Every model/influencer typically has an agent, and if we reached out to every agent with a highly exclusive and important invite, then we might be able to pull something off like...
Someone has got back to us. The CEO of probably bleeped out, huh? That modeling agency has got back to us and said, do you have space for our top talent and influencers?
And 10 other fashion agents also wanted a piece of the action, meaning a total of 60 models and influencers were meant to be coming. So it was time to find out if we can break them.
This is what we're making someone hold while they're walking a runway. I don't know how anyone's gonna fall for it.
But to shut my haters up, we'd need to genuinely make people believe that this is a real runway show, and also we somehow need to make people enjoy it.
So I'm starting to realize that these fashion brands actually put a lot of effort into this stuff. I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew. And 85 real fashion people are coming in 8-ish hours. Doing good. We're doing good. Woo!
Now, before I start setting up, we also couldn't just run this event being our normal selves. I mean, look at us.
I think I fucked it.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck.
Useless.
Is anyone believing that we're running a women's fashion brand? No. The answer's no. So the first step to make this actually believable was to dress the part, because the last thing we want is for people to walk in and instantly realize that this is a setup.
The place we're hiring, they just had 3 t-shirts lying around, so I might just get this shirt, cut a couple of holes in it, and call it my outfit.
What if you just cut the nipples out?
Oh, what if I put like pepperoni slices on my nipples?
I'm down.
I also brought homemade shoes for when I walk the runway. And because everyone's taller than me,
I didn't know you were that short before. Is this how you live life? Yeah. Wow, that's great, eh?
And with special outfits, you also need special characters, so we came up with some new personalities.
So each of us have our own characters. Mine's Ika or Ika, and his is Con.
Does anyone know where I put my keys? Does anyone know where I put my keys?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I don't know where you put your keys. Is it really bad?
Anyways, am I an apparel architect?
So we get a thumbs down on my British accent.
But yeah, nobody was believing that British accent, so we decided to go with a different approach.
I'm a vegan environmentalist that has made all of his money investing in mining and oil. You know what I'll do? I'm actually vegan, and then I'm wearing meat, and I'll take it.
I do apologize for that accent, but with Ika and Con in full action, we had done enough mucking about.
Oh, I missed it.
And because the guests were arriving in about 6 hours, there were 5 things we needed to tick off before they arrived.
All right, we got a plan.
First up, the media wall to make things feel really official.
Wow, that was not a good purchase.
Next up, every runway needs lights.
Oh, that's awesome. I just got flashbanged.
Now at this point, the good news is that we were making great progress. The red carpet runway came next before we quickly set up the speakers for the night.
Feel me. Touch me.
Sorry, not those speakers.
Is it in? I can't tell if it's... Are you helping me put it in?
Put it in, hold on. It's not. Okay, so there's 2 holes.
Usually they yell at you if you put it in the wrong one.
And we were almost ready for the show.
I didn't realize it would take that many people to put up the speaker.
It's got 2 holes, it's hard to know which one to put it in.
I put it in the wrong one all the time.
The bad news though is I was starting to doubt just how believable this entire night was going to be, especially if this is what we were going to be wearing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please. Spare us.
Whoa. My nose started bleeding, it was that bad.
What's wrong with this, bro?
I'm genuinely good. Yeah, that's like a walk right until
I have short.
Your nose is actually bleeding.
Yeah.
And my outfit wasn't much better.
Ika is ready. This is the worst thing I think I've ever done.
What you are witnessing here is a shirt with anatomically correct innards, and stitched onto it is some pretzel and ham.
So questioning this outfit, I may have gooned too hard.
So with the models arriving, all that's left to do was for each model to choose their outfits. Each model would wear 2 outfits, 1 silly one and 1 normal one. Some of the outfits we created though were borderline insanities.
She's gonna hold it like this.
Wow, I really feel like the shit now.
So the models walking would all have to be incredibly brave. If any model decided to quit on us, we wouldn't have the time to find any other models, which is fine, because all the models were super keen.
No, it's all good, it's all good. We just lost 2 models. Okay, easy.
Is it like very crazy?
Oh yeah, she also left.
We have 24 outfits and 9 models.
Not even all of them have shown up yet.
How many are there?
There's like 6 in there.
Well, that's great. I'm shitting it. A lot of people coming and their expectations of what they're gonna see are up here and what they're gonna see.
Okay.
I'm watching that one.
Why do you keep going back?
He's fucking stressed. I've got energy now. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was a pizza I just had.
Or all the women that just arrived.
Yeah, probably more the women.
Despite the nerves, my plan to break these people is simple. First, these models and influencers need to genuinely believe that we are fashion designers, so we need to play the part.
There are 6 people dressed extremely nicely outside.
We then need to slowly, not immediately, increase the insanity of our runway, and when they least expect it, bring out the big guns.
I'm not ready for this.
4 different collections, the last more insane than the other. We're about to find out if we can make these extremely serious fashion models and influencers break character.
Alright, we're open.
First, we needed to convince everyone we were proper designers, so it was time to become Ika and Con.
I love it.
my God.
Steph, nice to meet you.
One of them.
These people are here on serious business, dressed in outfits that look like they could easily cost thousands. They really wanted to emphasize just how important they are.
I'm a fashion influencer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And yourself?
So,
Some of them had even traveled hours to be here.
I'm from Melbourne, so it's very different. I feel like Sydney's a lot more liberated.
a lot of talk this fashion week about like repurposing things.
Repurposing, yeah.
The repurposing thing really started. We use a lot of that in our fashion design.
People are slowly coming. It's getting busier. It's getting busier.
Now that these models and influencers believed that they were talking to Ika and Con, it was time for a little test. If the goal was to make them laugh, then this would surely do it, right?
Yeah, I'm loving the presents. Oh,
Never mind.
Oh, I love that.
This is amazing.
Charcuterie board digesting as it's going down.
I like those. It's really good.
Anatomically correct, yeah.
I'm gonna eat it after the fashion.
No, we don't waste. We don't waste. Actually, vegan.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. How awesome.
I got my Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't break. In fact, it was quite literally the opposite. They ate that up. The bar for how insane we'd have to go was a lot higher than I thought. So for the final test, it was time we start the runway.
I hope you're excited.
Alright, girls, are we ready? Are we ready? I love the. I love the confidence.
Everyone is so underwhelmed. I can't even watch this. It's so bad. Everyone's so disappointed.
Considering that my goal was to break these people and actually have them enjoy the show, we weren't off to a very good start. At this point, I didn't even know if they thought it was real, considering that these were some of their reactions. But because of how badly it was going, that only meant one thing. The crazier this got, the better. So maybe we'll break them with round 2. No one had broken yet, but people were starting to actually enjoy the show. It was really starting to warm up now.
But they're cheering, bro. That's my coffee, honestly. Is that how you were going? Yes.
And so with the normal designs completed, it was time for the insanity to start. The last two collections consisted of toilets, suitcases. It was time to really break them.
I'm feeling great. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. This is going to be the best one. And with all of our incredibly brave models dressed to the nines,
They're fiending from all around.
it was time to take this crazy to the next level. After all that, I still couldn't believe we hadn't got anyone to laugh, even at our toilet. I was not okay. This was days of work to make people smile, to crack the most serious industry and show that it can be lighthearted. And I was slowly discovering that these people just don't want to have fun. But with one last collection, we got our floaty pool on, we got our Barbie bike on, and we gave it one last shot.
Where's your glasses? Look behind you.
Feeling ready?
No.
And after the smiles began to crack through the crowd of serious faces, we had them on the edge.
You look like a fucking idiot. Oh, wait, I look like an idiot.
And Dom's outfit, well, that was the nail in the coffin. As our final outfits rolled out, people continued to let themselves go. And seeing the joy on people's faces after all the effort that had gone into this, it was truly the most rewarding thing. And as we did our final walk, it finally looked like we had broken these serious fashion people. But even though it looked like they were enjoying themselves, I wanted to know what they truly thought.
Be honest, best fashion show you've ever been to?
Yeah. It was fun. I've never seen anything like that. Can I get one of the polls?
You're taking something that was inherently wasteful, but you created something that was happy. You created joy.
So it just goes to show that being silly is sometimes the best way to connect. Putting yourself out there encourages others to do the same, and then you all end up being silly together. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the first stuff was actually really nice.
Black dress with the painted. I feel like that was a favourite amongst a lot of people.
Really?
I was like, I need this.
We're releasing everything at midnight. So.
I think that's good.
Even though we didn't release anything at midnight, starting a clothing brand has genuinely been a dream of mine. And these flowers, well, surprise, surprise, but they're actually part of a little brand I'm calling Certified Human. Because if you're lazy like me, hopefully these designs are something you can wear for every occasion. And it's also a great way to show that you're part of the channel. But if you're going to take anything away from this video, it's that
Roses are red, violets are blue. There's always an Asian better than you.
What does that have to do with anything?
And also, the haters now can't talk.